Welcome back to Then and Now, the series where we explore figures who shaped history for better or worse. Today's subject is John Wayne Gacy, a man whose double life shocked America. Known as the Killer Clown, Gacy's crimes left scars that still echo to this day. We will look at who he was then, how his crimes unfolded, and how he's remembered now. This is not about glorification, but it's about understanding, remembering, and reflecting. Gacy grew up in a working-class family in Chicago. His father, an abusive alcoholic, belittled him for being soft. His mother tried to shield him, but the damage was lasting. Gacy suffered health issues, including fainting spells, and struggled to gain approval. These early experiences shaped a man desperate for control and validation. As a teenager, Gacy would work odd jobs. He would also try to fit in and eventually got married. But cracks appeared early. His first marriage ended after infidelity and erratic behavior. He moved to Iowa, where he managed fast food restaurants and even joined the JCs, a civic group. Outwardly, he was ambitious and community-minded, but privately, his troubling behavior was already surfacing. Despite his troubled past, Gacy reinvented himself. He got divorced and remarried again, built a small construction business, and became active in local Democratic politics. He posed for photos with prominent figures, hosted neighborhood parties, and even volunteered as Pogo the Clown. To the neighbors, he was generous, reliable, and oddly charismatic. The clown persona became a symbol the children laughed at. Parents trusted him, but the mask was literal and metaphorical. Behind the grease paint was a man hiding predatory impulses. This duality, community man versus hidden predator, which would later unfortunately horrify the nation. Between 1972 and 1978, Gacy committed at least 33 murders. He targeted vulnerable young men, often runaways or those who were seeking work. He lured them with promises of jobs, alcohol, friendship, or mentorship. Once inside his home, many were assaulted, strangled, and buried in the crawl space beneath his house. The crawl space became a grim symbol. Gacy meticulously dug trenches, layering lime to mask odors. When space ran out, he disposed of victims in nearby rivers. The sheer scale of the crimes stunned investigators. Survivors described his manipulative charm, his ability to switch from friendly to terrifying in a matter of seconds. What made the case even more chilling was how long he was able to evade suspicion. Neighbors noticed odd smells, but Gacy explained them away. Police encounters were brushed off. For years, he lived a double life, businessman by day and predator by night. This section of the story is not just about numbers. It's about the lives that were cut short. Each victim had a family, dreams, and a future sadly stolen. Their names deserve to be remembered. In December 1978, suspicion grew after 15-year-old Robert Pius disappeared. Police surveillance of Gacy uncovered inconsistencies. A search warrant revealed the crawl space horse. Gacy confessed, admitting to dozens of murders. His arrest marked the end of one of America's most disturbing crime sprees. The discovery shocked the nation. Ordinary suburban homes were not supposed to hide masquerades. The case forced communities to confront uncomfortable truths about trust, appearances, and vulnerability. Gacy's 1980 trial was a media spectacle. The evidence was overwhelming: bodies, confessions, and survivor testimony. His defense argued insanity, but the jury rejected it. He was convicted of 33 murders and received the death sentence. The trial highlighted more broader issues, such as how society handles mental illness claims, how victims are remembered, and how justice is pursued in cases of mass violence. After 14 years of appeals, Gacy was executed by lethal injection in 1994. His final words were chillingly defiant.
"Kiss my ass."
For families of victims, the execution brought closure, but not healing. The scars, unfortunately, still remain. Today, Gacy is remembered as a symbol of hidden and pure evil. His clown persona became a pop culture reference point, inspiring horror films, documentaries, and even art, some of which he painted in prison. But his legacy raises ethical debates. Should society focus on the killer's infamy or on honoring the victims? For many, Gacy represents the danger of deception and appearances. How someone can seem so ordinary and normal while committing unimaginable crimes. Pop culture often exaggerates the clown imagery, but scholars remind us that the real story is about vulnerability, trust, and systemic failures. Documentaries revisit the case, not to sensationalize, but to understand how such crimes can happen in plain sight. John Wayne Gacy's story is not just about one man's cruelty. It's about vigilance, empathy, and the importance of remembering victims over infamy. His crimes remind us that evil can hide in plain sight. As we look back, we carry forward the lesson. Appearances deceive, but justice and memory endure. The victims deserve to be remembered, not as footnotes to Gacy's story, but as individuals whose lives mattered. In the end, the then and now of John Wayne Gacy is a reminder that communities must stay watchful, compassionate, and committed to honoring those lost. 1972, Timothy Jack McCoy, just 16 years old. 1975, John Bukovich, 18 years old. 1976, Daryl Sampson, 19. Randall Reffitt, 15. Samuel Stapleton, 14. Michael Bonin, 17. William Carroll, 16. James Hawkinson, 16. Rick Johnston, 17. Kenneth Parker, 16. Michael Marino, 14. Gregory Godzik, 17. William Bundy, 19. 1977, John Seyc, 19. John Prestige, 20. Matthew Bowman, 19. Robert Gilroy, 18. Tommy Bowling, 20. William Kindred, 19. 1978, James Matsura, 20. Robert Piest, only 15. Timothy O'Rourke, 20. David Telsma, 19. Frank Landingen, 19. 5 victims remain unnamed. Their identities still a mystery, but each life mattered. Each name, each age, each year, a reminder of the human cost behind the headlines.